Tell me your first name.
Paul.
Paul, you got a Relax Sauna from us, what, 2 years ago?
Correct.
And you were telling me about your hands and about your sensitivity?
Well, I'm electromagnetic hypersensitive, and I get an itching and muscle contractions, which is probably an over-stimulation of the sympathetic nervous system.
Yes.
And when I sit in there for 15 minutes, it relaxes me, and all my symptoms are gone, and then I can sleep a lot better at night.
So you're saying you're EMF sensitive?
Yes, I'm electromagnetic hypersensitive.
Yeah. And what did it do to your hands?
Well, like my hands, my muscles will be contracting, my fingers, and they relax, and I can straighten them out. I was doing reconnective healing, and the guy said, "You got to straighten your fingers out." And I said, "Well, it's a lot of work to do it because they naturally are just curled, and then when I'm in here, they straighten right out."
I mean, I'm somebody that doesn't. I don't even carry a cell phone.
Yeah.
I don't even use Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So I'm not the type of person that's completely incapacitated where I can't leave my house, but I do take all the precautions that I can.
That's great.
So, just giving weight to that is, in terms of my sensitivity to EMF. If anybody's concerned about it, I would suggest giving it a try, because it definitely. It definitely felt like it helped me just being in there for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. And the EMF from it is negligible?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's not a problem. Look, I'm quite sensitive. That's why I'm wearing this hat.
Right.
I can't stand this
right.
light
That's right.
on my skin.
Yes.
So I would have noticed if there was a problem with it. So,
Wow. Great.
Yeah.
Well, great. And so, and you've been in a lot of other saunas?
I've used yes, we do saunas all the time because
Yes.
that's the way to detox, right?
That's
but
right.
This one is so practical. You can take it with you. It's fantastic.
Great.
But EMF is always going to be around us, and it's just not an issue.
Yeah.
It's really not an issue.
Like the doctors you work with and you...
I have never, in all my measurements, seen a sauna negatively affect electromagnetic frequencies from a sauna affect the quality of the cell, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
In nutritional microbiology and hematology.
What's your degree in?
Well, my PhD is in nutrition.
Yeah.
But my doctorate in science is in biochemistry.
My name is Marty McCoskey.
And we're going to test the Relax Sauna for EMF.
Yeah, I've got a Cornet EMF meter. It's about $200 on Amazon. It measures electric fields, magnetic fields, and radio frequencies.
Okay.
And if you can zoom in, you can probably get the units on there.
Great.
We'll check all three.
And we'll check a phone we'll check a cell phone. Okay. Now you've been using the Relax Sauna.
Yeah, I've used it. I used it for about a month. I borrowed one from a friend of mine, and I had really pretty good results. It was very effective, and I'm very sensitive to electromagnetic frequencies, and it didn't seem to have any effect on me.
Okay.
Negative effects, that is.
Okay, let's test the sauna. Yeah. So here's the sauna. This is with the sauna off.
We're on radio frequency mode
This
right
is
now.
radio frequency, and the sauna is off. And notice it fluctuates from 4 to 0.2. So I turn the Relax Sauna on. It's less.
Yeah, a lot of it can be ambient, cell phone, Wi-Fi,
Right.
so it's hard to really see. There you go.
Right. Okay, and now I'll turn it off. And it's the same fluctuation.
Yeah, see, it looks like it's just picking up cell phones or Wi-Fi or something, so it's hard to get a good reading in here.
Okay, so that's the radio. Let's put it on the next one.
Right. Let's see, that's your Gauss.
Okay, so this is magnetic, and there's nothing on it. And you could put it all over the sauna. There's nothing on. Okay, so now we'll turn the sauna on. And you can hear the fan, but there's the fan blows the heat off the semiconductor chips, so the semiconductor chips continue to generate the far infrared ray. The fans have nothing to do with the. Why don't you move that everywhere in the sauna?
You can follow with the phone.
Yeah, I can follow with the phone.
Might be easier for one person to do it.
Okay, let's do it. There we go. That's where your head is. Oh, the EMF. There's none. Well,
It's
now when you get by the feet, here you are at the chair.
you have to get within like an inch.
So now when we put it here on the floor, it gets down to 1 on the floor, 0.5 still. We put it here, in between the two radiators, it's still at 0.5. Yeah, it's on 1.2. This is where the feet are, 1.8. And let's put it on top of the radiator. Gets up to 9. You put your feet on top of the radiator, you don't have to. Put it in front of the radiator, 1.2, 0.2. In front of the radiator, 1.4. On top of the radiator, 2.3. The other one was 9. That's because of the way the Relax Sauna. They're 4.6, 1.2. Right.
And I'm turning the Wi-Fi. It's gonna basically
Right.
come online and turn everything
Okay,
on at once.
right.
But watch what it does.
Yeah.
Oh, the actually electrical is not going to show anything for a
Okay.
cell phone. Let me go to RF is the one that's going to make the
Okay,
biggest
yeah.
difference. Okay, so
Yeah.
here we go. Turning it on and look what it does. It jumps up to quite a lot.
Uh-huh.
55, 126, 155, 219, and this is
3.
generally right on our bodies. 303 is what it peaked at,
Right.
and that's milliwatts per meter squared.
Yeah.
That's well beyond the danger point
Yeah.
of,
That's a cell phone.
radio frequencies.
Okay, now what about the EMF, the magnetic and the electric from the cell phone?
Generally, you don't get as much of that
Yeah.
from a cell phone. It's mostly radio frequencies.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, you're getting almost nothing for a magnetic.
But
they turn on
when
and
you
off.
turn on the YouTube video, you get a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna when you're streaming video, that's when it's the most. But or load a web page or something like that. But
Right.
It's the same thing like when I shut it on and off of airplane mode. Let me try
Yeah.
that again.
Okay.
Magnetic. Yeah, see, the same thing. You get some magnetic, but the magnetic EMF is not nearly as high from a cell phone. It's radio frequency to be
Yeah.
concerned about.
So the radio frequencies is the concern, not the magnetic.
Yeah, with a cell phone, correct.
Yeah.
Magnetic fields are the ones that can cause the most harm if you're in a dangerous one.
Yeah.
But so yeah, there it is.